Hi everybody, Allison here. So we are going to today work with a little bit of a flow practice. If you're in Nebraska, if you're in Omaha right now, you know it's snowing and many of us are sort of stuck inside, so I thought a little bit of moving around would be ideal. Essentially we're going to work with side plank. Have a little side Plank-a-Palooza, if you will, but really focusing on strengthening the muscles of the shoulder. We've got all sorts of little muscles here to help stabilize the shoulder joint in order to do poses like side plank where you're sort of balancing on one hand, one shoulder has to be really engaged. So yeah, it should be fun. So set up your mat if you've got it. If you've got a block and a strap, great. But we can certainly make do if you don't. So those would be the props that you would need, but not necessary. Great, so go ahead and stand at the top of your yoga mat. We're gonna prepare and warm up with some sun salutations. So stand at the top of your mat, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Step your feet hip-width distance apart, soften your knees, and just let your upper body hang here. So you really soften head and neck. Keep your hands or fingertips on the floor. Straighten your legs any amount. Just take a few breaths. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Bring your feet back together. Firm up your thighs, hands to shins. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, plant your hands and step back into plank pose. Really push the mat away, plank. So let's break that down a minute. Come down to your knees and then spread your fingers really wide. Turn your hands out slightly. And so the action, you guys can see me for a second, that usually happens is shoulders slump like this and our kind of belly gets out of it. So I want you to push the mat away with your hands, spread your shoulder blades apart, and then draw your tailbone a little down and engage your belly. Plank pose. Pause and plank, breathe. And then shift forward and lower all the way down to your belly. Point your toes, inhale, come up, cobra pose. And then exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. Let's take a few breaths here. So inhale deeply, exhale fully. Inhale again, exhale. Next time you inhale, lift your heels. Look forward, bend your knees, exhale, walk or hop, feet to hands, feet together. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, and then exhale, pause for a moment, find mountain pose, sort of let everything settle. And then we'll go again. Inhale, sweep up, Surya Namaskar, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back again, plank. Remember the action. Push the mat away, lift your belly. And then shift forward, this time lower halfway. Come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Pull breath in and out. Really firm up the legs and practice here. Stretch your yoga mat away from you with your hands. So push the mat away. Lift your hips away from your hands. Firm up your legs. Breathe. Next time you inhale, lift your heels up, look forward, bend your knees, walk or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, and then exhale, pause. So we're going to do 2 more rounds of sun salutations. If Vinyasa flow sun salutations is new for you and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? Then do it like we just did. Step back, lower slowly, and proceed. Those of you that practice regularly, you have options to hop straight back to Chaturanga. If you'd like, again, make sure you sort of know what's up. Feet together, here we go. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, hop right back, or step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, lift your heels. Look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, hop, slide, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Exhale, pause. One more round, I'll just cue the breath. Go slow or as quickly as you like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here, breathe. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pause, settle. So grab your strap if you've got it. If not, I'll show you what you can do without strap. So come to lie on your backs. Strap close by. Start with legs bent. So I want to prep the hamstrings a bit more for some of the work we're going to be doing in our side plank. Hold on to your strap, and you're going to loop the strap around the ball end of your right foot. Extend your right leg straight up. So those of you that don't have a strap, you could peace sign fingers, big toe, but if you don't have the openness in your hamstrings, which is normal by the way, most people don't, you just kind of hold the back of your leg or your calf. Still works the same. So extend your right leg up and really firm the right leg. So squeeze your right leg and watch my foot here. Press your right heel up, peel your toes down, and really try to spread your toes. So this right leg is active. Then you can walk your left foot away and then scrape your left heel on the mat. Really shoot sparks out of your left heel and firm the left leg down. Supta Padangusthasana 1. Breathe. So legs are in it. See if you can soften the shoulders a bit, relax your belly, and really firm up the thighs. Take 2 more breaths here. One more breath. And then hold the strap in your right hand. Put your left hand on the floor and slowly open your right leg to the right. See how I can just sort of slide my hand down the strap and rest my elbow to the floor? You can do that. Or you can just hover. Straighten right leg, really sharpen the right foot, and continue to push the left leg down. You don't want to tip to the right. So if you're tipping to the right, firm your left leg more. Big breaths. Get your belly involved now. So you want to shoot sparks out of the right heel and really lengthen the inner seam of the leg. One more big breath, firm both legs a lot. Good, and then bring your right leg up to center. Pause, firm the thigh. And then switch hands. So left hand to strap, right hand to floor. And you're going to cross right leg just a few inches to the left. I don't have to go very far before my outer hip is like, whoa. So really, take it easy, but super squeeze both legs. And then this bottom leg, it's going to want to roll out. Your work is to not let it. So turn your left leg in and squeeze your inner thighs together. Couple breaths. And then bring your right leg up. Switch legs. So slip your left foot in. Right foot starts bent on the floor. Same thing. So let's sharpen up left leg here. So squeeze your left leg. Spread left toes. Press your left heel up. Soften your shoulders. And then once you've got left leg in it, you can scrape your right heel on the mat. Super straight right leg. Firm up both thighs. Those of you that know me know this. I'm a stickler for legs, super strong, active legs. Most yoga poses, it's pretty helpful. So legs don't get a break here, right? They're active even though we're on our backs. But see if you can soften your face, right? You don't have to make crazy yoga face to do yoga, right? So you relax your face, no big deal. Take a few breaths. slowly open your left leg to the left. Again, you can rest left elbow to the floor, and then I'm gonna really reach actively through the left heel and actively push right leg down. Pull your belly skin to the right and breathe into this. So it's a lot in the inner thighs. You've got it though, breathe. Bring your left leg up, switch hands, right hand to strap, left hand to floor, cross your left leg to the right, roll your right thigh in. Again, squeeze your upper inner thighs together, big opening in outer left hip and leg, so breathe through it, you'll be all right. Last moment. And then you bring your left leg up. Take the strap off of your foot. Just set the strap to the side. We'll need it in a sec. And just pause. You can have legs straight or bent, and you just kind of check out what's happening. It's pretty potent. There's nothing super complicated, but it's a good way to really open up hips and legs. And then we're going to make our way onto our side. So I'm going to start on the left side. So you just roll onto your left side. I'm going to face the camera, of course, but you can do whatever works. So you're going to rest your head on your left hand, elbow to the floor. And then you really want to make sure your legs are active in line with the rest of your body. And you've got your strap in front of you if you need it. And you can just rest your right hand in front of you so it's giving you some support. Now, firm up your legs, big surprise, and then pull your belly button back. So you're not tipping forward or back, you're really right on the left seam of the leg. And then you're gonna lift your right leg up, and I want you to really use these muscles of the outer right hip to do it. So legs are strong, right hand can still be in front of you, but lift your right leg up and keep going. My toes are still pointing straight ahead until you start to feel this kind of crampy action in the outer hip. Activating and strengthening those outer hip muscles, which we need. And once you kind of get there, then turn your right toes up. Bend your right leg and place your right foot in tree pose. So if that's too much, of course you can go below the knee, but you go above the knee if you can. Hand comes back in front of you, but you gotta really sharpen up that left leg so you can push your right foot into it. It's hard to see with this angle I'm in, but the right knee likes to roll in. Again, that's due to weak outer hip, tight inner thighs. So I'm gonna make a fist with your right hand, put it outside of your right knee and push your right knee back. Really try to firm the outer hip. Breathe here, sharpen left leg and try to push your left armpit toward the floor. So this is where you might need a strap. Option 1, peace sign fingers, wraps around right big toe, stretch your right leg up. Option 2, strap up, lasso it around your foot, or just hold onto your shin if you don't have a strap. Here's the work. Sharpen right leg, sharpen left leg. Pin your left armpit down, pull your belly back, and the temptation to roll back is gonna be huge. And you might, by the way, you might fall back, no big deal. Get back on your side, firm it up like I could fit you in a toaster. Pull your belly back, draw your buns under, and breathe. Yeah, harder than it looks. Release your right leg and switch sides, lay on your right side. Isn't it all harder than it looks? It's yoga in a nutshell. So prop up onto your right elbow this time. Straighten your legs, left hand in front of you, and really firm up. Again, find that toaster shape where your belly's back, your tailbone's slightly tucked under, and then push your right armpit to the floor. Use your outer left hip muscles. Lift your left leg up, 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 up until you feel some action in the outer left hip. And then external rotation, turn your left toes up. Bend your left knee. Tree pose. Firm your right leg. So the straight leg is actually doing more than you think. Push your right armpit down and then fist action outside of left knee. Push your left knee back. Draw the tailbone under. Again, toaster asana. So these are the toaster. I like food analogies. I'm hungry actually right now. Soon enough. All right, grab your strap if you need it at first sight. Otherwise, peace sign fingers around your left big toes. Stretch your left leg up. Now my right leg has to work harder. Draw your tailbone under, don't tip back, push your right armpit down, breathe. Super, then you can release, roll back onto your belly. I'll come back to the top of my mat, so spread your fingers wide, press back, down dog. Ponytail fix. Fix your hair if you need to fix your hair. If you don't have hair to fix, it's your lucky day. And really check out the backs of the legs. It should feel a lot looser, a lot more open after that work on our backs. And then however you want to get there, walk, hop, step, fly, feet to hands. Put your hands on your hips, come all the way up. So stay at the top of your mat. I'm going to turn to face the camera. And bring your legs all the way together. Actually, grab your block. You can do this without the block, but grab it if you've got it. Put flat side block between your upper inner thighs and squeeze the heck out of it. So like you could flatten, crush, yoga block. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Externally rotate your arms, so spin your palms to face up. Reach your fingertips away. Keep the external rotation in your upper arms, but pronate or turn in your forearms. But keep your chest open, and then flex the wrists like you were pushing the walls away. So push the walls away. Draw your shoulders out of your ears. Squeeze your block, belly back. So from the side, it's not this. Tailbone down, belly back. Push the walls away, squeeze. Again, I could fit you in a toaster. Hold for 3. Keep breathing. 2. Push the walls away, squeeze your muscles to the bone. 1, and then release. Lose the block. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. This is where you get to proceed how you'd like. Inhale, half lift. You can hop back, step back, skip it all, go right to down dog, but lead in downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath. Exhale breath. Step your right foot between your hands. Come up to your fingertips. Super squeeze your back leg. Really firm this guy up. And then inhale, sweep your arms up, high lunge. Good. Exhale, touch the floor. And turn all 10 toes to the right. So this is a little funky. And move your left hand a little forward. So see how my left foot, I'm on the outer edge of the left foot, super sharp leg, and my right toes, you can see them are turned to the right, whole foot's on the floor. And then reach your left arm up. It's a variation side plank. Here's the tendency, guys. Sink into the shoulders, sink into the hips. No thanks. Push the mat away with your hands. Push, that's the pushing. Shoulder out of ears, and then get your hips up there and gaze up. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your inner thighs. And then turn back down to the floor. Quietly step back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Take an inhale breath. Exhale breath. Step your left foot between your hands. Super squeeze your back leg. High lunge. Inhale. Good. Exhale, hands down. So now you stay from the other side. Turn all 10 toes to the left. Come to the outer right foot. Left toes point to the left. Move your right hand a little in front of you. And then push the mat away. Really plug your shoulder blade down. Get your hips up in the air. Stretch your left arm up. Turn your chest up and breathe. And then undo. Plant your hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Check in here. So it's not a rest, but it's a place to check in. Again, inhale, exhale, step right foot forward. Same start. Inhale, stretch up. This time, exhale, open warrior 2. So see how I widened my stance? You want to really get this thigh low. Super strong arms. Push the hands away. Then spin your right palm up, inhale, reverse. Get length here. Exhale, put your hand outside of your foot on the floor or grab a block. Stretch your left arm all the way overhead. Side angle, open. Good. Put your hands down. Back heel up. gonna start the same way. Turn all 10 toes to the right. Move your left hand forward, stretch your right arm up. You can stay here or stack your legs, push the mat away. Get your shoulders out of your ears, hips up, side plank. Hands down, step back, down dog. Slow your breath down, calm breath. It will help. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open, widen your stance, warrior two, so you sit really low. Spin your left palm up, inhale, reverse. Exhale, put your hand outside of the foot and stretch your right arm overhead. Roll your right ribs back, really reach and breathe. Good, hands down. Turn all 10 toes to the left. Move your right hand a little forward. Variation, stretch your left arm up. Stay here, or push the mat away. Plug your right shoulder blade, and then stack your legs side plank, hips up. Left hand down, step back, down dog. Again, take a couple breaths. So even if you feel like collapsing into a heap, collapse into a mindful heap where you've sort of thought about it for half a second. And then we'll make our way however you'd like, feet to hands. So walk, hop, float, fly. Hands to hips, come all the way up. Stay at the top of your mat. You guys doing okay? So hands to hips. Step your feet hip width distance. Spread your toes. So that's kind of a thing. The wider you can get the base, the easier balancing is going to be. Whether it's hands in side plank, wider spread of fingers, or spreading of toes. So shift your weight over to the left leg. Good, and then turn your right leg out and pick your right foot up. So you're gonna go for tree pose. We did this on our backs, or on our sides. And bring your hands together. So the key for tree is to firm your standing leg. It's all about the standing leg. So make it super straight, squeeze it, and hug the outer hip of your standing leg in. Hands together, lift your chest. And if you're wobbly, you're wobbly, right? It's like, welcome to life. You just try to hang in. Again, stretch your arms out. Turn your palms to face up, external rotation. Keep shoulders, upper arms externally rotated, pronate, turn down the hands, the forearms, flex your wrists. And again, push the walls away. That means hug every muscle of your arm bones to the bones of your arms. And then lift. Hands to hips, release your foot. Switch sides. So spread those toes, shift weight to the side, turn your other leg out. Tree pose, side two. Firm up standing leg, that's the key, hands to prayer, and then hug the outer hip in of the standing leg. Same. Palms up, external rotation, pronate forearms, flex at the wrist. Push the walls away, pull your belly back, firm standing leg, soften your shoulders and breathe. Super, release. Take a pause. So Tadasana, mountain pose, is really a good place to settle, kind of gather yourself. And we will proceed with our flow. So come back to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, hop or step back, move through dog cycle. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Good, take an inhale. Exhale, step right foot forward. This time, let's spin it back heel down. Keep your hips square. So it's like high lunge, but your back heel's down. Inhale, warrior one, sweep up. Exhale, warrior two, widen your stance. Spin the palm up, inhale, reverse. This time, straighten your right leg. Exhale, lean to the right, reach. Triangle pose, hand to shin. Stretch your left arm up. And then roll your chest up. Breathe here, really squeeze your legs. Good, hands down, lunge. Same side plank start. Move your left hand forward. push the mat away, stay here, or stack your legs. Stay here, or bring your right leg to tree. We just did it. Push the mat away. Get your hips up, get your shoulders out of your ears. Sharpen left leg. And then put your right hand down. Gently, quietly step back as if it was no bigs. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, left foot steps. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Settle in, really sit low. Spin your left palm up. Inhale, reverse. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, reach to the left. Put your hand on your shin. Stretch your top arm up and roll the chest open. Breathe. And then lunge time. So look down to a lunge. Set up for your side plank. Walk your right hand forward. Turn all 10 toes to the left. Push the mat away, guys. Stretch your left arm up. Stay here. Stack your legs. Push the mat away. Stay here. Or tree pose. Push the right hand into the mat. Hips up, chest up. Reach with your left arm. Plant your left hand. Step back down dog. Let's take a couple breaths. And then lower your knees. Come back to sit. So we're going to have one more sort of round of that flow. We're going to take a little intermission. Continue to work with the hamstrings, and more importantly, the adductors or the inner thighs, and getting some more space there, as well as strength in the outer hips. So bring the soles of your feet together as you're seated. A little note, you can see from the side, if you sit on the floor and your posture really kind of goes to the not great place, then sit up on like a blanket or something. So any amount you can lift the seat up, you'll have better posture. But if you feel okay, you don't need it. Big feet together, knees open and wide. Interlace your hands around your outer feet and then sit up as tall as you can. Push the bottoms of your feet together. So we're trying to get the inner thighs to activate a little bit. And then as you push bottoms of feet together, reach your knees down, and then you can see here I'm going to bend my elbows and pull forward any amount. Now notice, as I pull forward, my spine is nice and long. So I'm not rounding forward, trying to get my head low. I'm keeping my spine long, and instead I'm hinging at the hips. So that's what I want. So you might not get very far. Who cares? I don't care. You can keep your hands here, or walk your hands forward. Keep pushing feet together. You're trying to reach your knees down, and then lengthen your spine. Let's take a couple more breaths. Inhale, come up. Hold the outer knees. Drag your legs in. Wrap your arms around your shins. Sit up tall. Stay seated. Bring your legs wide. Again, you might benefit from sitting up on something, but adjust your seat behind you, essentially trying to get the pelvis to tip forward a little. And you want to make sure your toes, all 10 of your toes are pointing straight up. Now my legs are firm. Bring your hands behind you again, sit up tall. So we're prioritizing length in the spine versus I don't care how low you go. So inhale, sit up, squeeze your legs, toes up. Exhale, start to lean forward again. It's hinge at the hips, not round in the spine. And then you can start to walk your hands forward as you go. So the Upavishta Konasana, big space in inner thighs. You're trying to shoot sparks out of your heels. Breathe. Some of you will get lower, it's fine. Again, prioritize a long spine. Turns out, no one cares how low you get. It doesn't actually make you better at yoga or better at being a human. It just means you've got flexible legs. Big deal. So what? Keep a long spine. A good posture is gonna benefit us probably more in the long run anyway. Last breath. And then walk your hands back. Hold the backs of your knees, draw your legs in. Come up to stand. This is where, again, you're going to need possibly a strap. Pretty much like a strap is really good if you know you've got tight hamstrings or legs. If you can't reach your foot, then the strap is going to make your arm longer. Otherwise, step your feet hip-width distance, spread your toes. Shift weight over to the left foot, bring your right leg up. You'll either loop a strap around your right foot or take your peace sign fingers around your right big toe. Now I'm folded forward here quite a bit, so my work is going to try to be to stand up tall, and you got it. Your standing leg is doing all the work, so squeeze that baby. Straighten your right leg in front of you. If you can't get it straight, then you need a strap or something, and slowly open your right leg to the side. Draw your tailbone down, belly back, and then I'm going to firm my standing leg. Try to stand up as tall as I can. Plank-a-Palooza 2. Release. Spread your right toes. Shift weight to the right. Pick up your left foot. Strap or peace sign fingers on the left big toe. Then firm standing legs. Stand up tall. Stretch your left leg forward. Stay tall. If you can't stay tall, you need a strap. And then open your left leg to the left. Breathe. You got a firm standing leg. And then release. Whew. So I think we're ready for our sort of peak flow or our peak side plank. Those of you that know my teaching know this. This is how we teach here at One Tree and how we train teachers to teach. Is like sort of building up and really preparing the body to do these big poses. So you might have noticed we have made this shape multiple times. Way back at the beginning, when we had our leg out to the side, that was one time. On our side, when we had our leg here, 2 times. Triangle pose, 3 times. And then when we did the standing balance 4 times, we're about to do it 5 and 6 times with Ardha half moon, and also with our peak pose of side plank with the leg up in the air. So know that we did this progressively. So if you were able to do this side plank with your hips up, then it doesn't make sense to keep going. So this should be solid, and even this should be solid before you attempt a strap or peace sign fingers to bring your leg up. Does that make sense? It's like, don't do step 4 if you can't do steps 1 through 3. And that's a safety thing. It's not me being controlling. You can do whatever you want. But just trying to sort of go in sequential order. So, have a strap sort of nearby, and have a block near the top of your mat, so it's easy to grab. Again, you don't need a block or strap, but they're just there, so we're always prepared. Be prepared. If we've learned anything lately, right? Okay, so final flow. Big toes together, here we go. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Proceed how you'd like. Hop or step back. And we'll be in downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, step right foot. It's warrior 1, spin the back heel down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the palm, inhale, reverse, straighten your leg. Exhale, lean to the right. Triangle. Keep your hand up if you can. Bend your front knee, look down, and then set your block up about a foot in front of your right pinky toe. Use your outer left hip muscles to launch yourself up. Ardha Chandrasana. And then bend your knee, reach your left toes back, hands down. Here we go. Turn all 10 toes to the right. Offset left hand. So you've got options. Woohoo! Stretch your right arm up, hips up, side plank. Option 1. Option 2, Vashisthasana side plank. Option 3, tree pose, side plank. Or option 4, strap, peace sign fingers, stretch your right leg up, push the mat away. And then release, downward facing dog. I can't see y'all, but I'm sure it's lovely, well done. Last side, exhale, step your left foot forward. Spin back, heel down. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle. So we're just making this shape like 6 times. Look down, bend your left knee. Set the block up. And lift, And then release, bend left knee, hands down. Final side plank, turn your toes to the left, offset your right hand. Find your option. Hips up, you can peace sign fingers or lasso strap. Stretch your left leg up, hips up, up you go. Push the mat away. Down dog. Before you fall onto a heap on the floor, breathe. And then mindfully, lovingly, lower your knees. Rest the backs of your hands and just pause. Let your breath settle. Let your breath slow. And then come onto your backs. Grab your block if you've got it. Put it nearby. And then lie all the way back with your feet wide. Let your knees knock in. So encourage some internal rotation here. And just rest your hand on your belly. And you can slowly settle the breath down. Close your eyes if you'd like. Keep your feet wide, separate your knees. Take your block on its flattest side, hips up, slide it under your pelvis. Turn your palms to face up, or bring your arms overhead, whichever feels more comfortable. Feet wide, let your knees knock in. Same thing here, just pause. So we're trying to just get pelvis to settle a bit, breath to settle, so that we can prepare for some deep rest. Unclench your jaw, soften your face, breathe slow, purposeful breaths. And keep your knees together, bring your feet together, and keep the block for now if you've got one. And just tip your knees into your chest. The block allows me to really let the knees tip in, so make sure it's in the right spot. And then wrap your arms around the legs. You, of course, can do this without the block. We'll do it in a second without the block. And then when you release, you can take the block out. Same. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. So if there's something else your body's like screaming to do within reason, right, what we're prepped for, I vote something calming, something symmetrical even, or end with something symmetrical, but our final pose is always Shavasana, where you'll lengthen your legs, toes flop out, palms face up, you close your eyes. Shavasana means corpse, so you're literally being a corpse. So my vote is you stay there as long as you'd like. It's important, now more than ever, is to be calm. Try. And so stay there, breathe, and then when you feel called to do so, you can come up to sit, take a few breaths together. So feel free to pause the video, take Shavasana as long as you'd like, and then you can start play. We'll end together. So rest your hands, eyes can stay closed, and just like take a moment of gratitude for this practice. The ability to connect, even if we're not together, because we're stronger together than not together, and we've sort of got the ability to do this together. Bring your hands together. Please bow your heads. So in yoga, when we say namaste, what we're saying is the light in me, or the good in me, bows to the light or the good in you. Thanks for joining me. Namaste. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll have some more classes up, hopefully daily on the rigs.